Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Return starts from the goal line. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing out to the left, cut! And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's McCarthy to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And the Bucs are in great shape to begin the drive already in enemy territory. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Keith, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
First down, and they go right back to him. Has a big hole left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Give him 4 yards there, and now they'll bring up 2nd and 16. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. McCarthy to throw it. The throw finds Evan Ingram. He's out in the clear. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Chris Braswell there for the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pull ahead 6-3 in the first. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. Breaks the tackle, still going. He will not go down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Second and 10 now. Complete out to the right. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, it's a give to White. And that's good for a gain of 5. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Again, this is White. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's a dime look by the Vikings. 3rd down coming. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They motion the tight end over. Takes the snap, 4th and inches. He finds him beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down. right. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Able to find Hawkinson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Chris Braswell there for the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings in a spot to potentially go for it here. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And that was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a 1st down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Minnesota. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks in our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He still put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got a man. Palmer has it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 36. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go play action on 1st. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. White trying this straight ahead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Hauled in by Godwin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll look to throw. On the move, headed right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing now, off play action. Completed over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
White has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
He's throwing for it! And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Gray now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete. It's Ingram. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's McCarthy to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Buccaneers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
From the gun, a run for White. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Putting the tight end in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10. The give now to White. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll throw it. Cut out left. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That played good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
On target to Godwin. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers push the lead up to 12. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First and 10, here's McCarthy. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We're down to one. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Try the right side with White. A lot of grass ahead. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Motioning the tight end now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be touched down after a big play. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. The throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Coming left is White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands. And it's often, right off the jump, if you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a throw here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push the lead up to 12. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's complete to Jackson. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Offense up to the line fast. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Throw left side, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings down by 12. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. A tight end in motion now. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's White again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. All right, here we go. 2nd down. A give right side to White. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Buccaneers winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.